How crazy would it be to make Gambit real? I kind of want to make Gambit a real game. I can't tell if it's a meme or if people genuinely enjoyed it that much, but it gets a lot of view. It gets like people play it literally like every day on itch. I don't know if that's someone here, but I was looking at like the dashboard stuff and people like legit actually just play Gambit. Which is a little crazy to me because, you know, 100+ hours. I didn't know that. Are you being serious? Since February, someone, it's probably not one person specifically, but someone has been playing it every single day. Sometimes multiple people play it in one day. But people literally play it every day, despite the fact that it doesn't like it's not like a real game. It's not like a complete game. The one that weirds me out is the other one that gets attention all the time is my like Fire Emblem style game. People still play that one for some. Hero's Journey had 20 views, which is kind of... I think I'm gonna finish Hero's Journey first, and then I might do yeah, but you played it for 10 to 50 hours because you had like competition going. You know what I mean? It's not because the game was legitimately that good. It's because it was, you had some like people playing it with you, that's all. I think if you found it on Steam, you would have played it for like 20 minutes. It's also good. Oh no. You might have accidentally made a good game. Oh fuck. Oh no. Today's also low-key a test. I think YouTube rewards you handsomely for consistent streaming. I was talking about this on the last stream, but the YouTube streams lately have been getting like close to 100 average viewers. BTD, when I was a kid, I was grinding that game. I was gonna use Bloons TD 2 as the like benchmark of what I would want to have in order to release it on Steam. So like more than one map, ways to unlock the towers in a different way. I honestly think you could leave the game as it is and just add 5 maps of like increasing difficulty, and it would actually be pretty fun. I do think it'd be cool if you could unlock them, or if there was like some roguelike element to it. I'm not exact. We would need to plan out a lot. What does a full release of Gambit look like? Which rule revision? No, what'd they change now? Okay, Viridian. This is why I low-key run on the assumption that everything is legal. Like nothing, everything is illegal and nothing is allowed. If you're streaming on Twitch, you're probably breaking TOS. Is my fundamental. You can now merge Twitch and YouTube chat. See, okay. It's not that I don't believe you. I'm sure that that's what they have written. I'm sure if you look up the terms of service right now, it says you can merge the Twitch chat and YouTube chat. But I bet 7 months from now, they're going to change it back. CEO announced it a few days on stream. And I believe literally today, it's probably fine. They're going to change it. They're going to change it. You know they're going to change it. That's why I put no faith. Because it's been legal before. It was okay a long time ago, and then they made it not okay. And now it's okay again. And I just... fool me once type shit. It's chat supremacy. I do think it'd be nice to have the chats on screen. And a lot of people criticize the role. Yeah, they did that the first time. I'm assuming what happened is big famous streamer got caught merging the chats and got their Twitch account banned. And then people got upset about that. And then Twitch changed it. That's what I guess happened. I don't really go on like live stream. I'm off all social media. I literally don't use social media, but that's my assumption. Someone like Hassan or some 10k viewer streamers, 10k like CCV viewer streamer got it was Garnt. Okay, I'm close enough. Someone got in trouble for it. Their fans got angry, went to Twitter, and then the CEO was like, "Oh, that's a dumb rule. We shouldn't do that." And in 5 months, when Twitch's numbers like dip down a little bit, guess what they're gonna reverse on? I've played these games before, you know. I've seen it. I've seen it. Also, I don't know if I really like having the chat on screen. I don't really know if that's ever really been my thing. You were watching Cart when it happened. That's kind of funny. The amount of like trash taste merch I see in Tokyo is insane. I even saw like Sea Dog BA and Iron Mouse had like a collab cafe in downtown Tokyo. It was an Akiba. I kept walking by it. I don't know if I would ever check that out, mainly because I'm not a I feel neutrally about both of those people. I have no strong feelings one way or the other, but the brand's become pretty big. Yeah, that's fair. Good for them. That'll be me one day, you know? Sky Gray themed cafe. Maybe a cat cafe. I'd go to that actually. That sounds really fun. I want to go to a cat cafe. I don't know if I'd go to a cat cafe that was themed after me though. I can only handle so much narcissism before my brain gets all wiggly. That might be a little bit too much. I gotta grab my water. I left it on the other side of the room. Oh no. But then we'll go back. So I want to finish Hero's Journey, and I want to do it right. I want to like fix all the sprite alignment and stuff today. I think the game is like close to being done. That being said, I'm not gonna match the pace that we were going last week for sure. I'm gonna take it like very casually and very slowly. But don't expect like full tilt game development or anything. Sea Dog unboxing stuff and playing arcade games. Oh, what arcade games do they play? Hold up. Do they play Sun Voltex? Do they play My Mind? Dude, it's my time to shine, brother. I'm gonna snipe Trash Taste just to flex on people in the background playing Sun Voltex. Yeah. Goes to an arcade and challenges YouTubers. Okay, hear me out. I need to get famous so that I can be the guy he takes to the arcade to do challenges. Each get 1K. Oh, is this like Crane Games? I mean, I confidently think I would still mog basically anybody on this earth if it's like round 1 Crane Games. And I don't think it would be particularly close. There's like 1 or 2 people that come down from the mountaintop every once in a while that literally leave with like trash bags full of prizes. But I basically know every cheese strat for every like arcade claw machine / like prize machine of all time. So unless they start inventing new ones, I'm pretty sure I could clean anybody. That's my toxic trait. I won so much stuff from the like crane machines at round 1. We literally had, when I lived in America, we had like a corner of one of our rooms. It was just a pyramid of plushies. You could literally dive headfirst into it, and you would there was so much buffer between you and the wall. It literally took up like a quarter of the room. Just a pile of plush. I wonder if I have a picture of it anywhere. I think I have one on my phone, but I can't show it because it has my ex-girlfriend in it. But it's basically, you can't even see her. She's engulfed entirely in plushies. It's awesome. Probably could have like faces in it. I don't know. Also, I don't think she would like kill me or anything. We left on pretty good terms. Plushie pile sounds very lovely. You could literally jump into it. It was awesome. It's really fun to watch. Hey, maybe it'll be me someday, you know? I don't hold your breath for sure, but never say never. I don't know. Hey, if Pirate Software got famous doing game development at gigantic asterisk, maybe I can too, you know? That's definitely why I'm doing it for sure. I'm not gonna click on the playlist that contains all of them, but I appreciate you posting it. I'm trying to not even watch YouTube videos at this point, Verdian. I'm literally trying to get to 0 social media input. It's my lifelong quest. I want to like take a whole day. I want to watch no YouTube, no Reddit, no nothing. I would become happier. I'm so anti-social media. Trying to break free from the matrix. It's so hard. It's so hard not to check my phone. I'm getting to the point where like I want the scroll. Like I'll pick up my phone and I can't go on YouTube. I can't go on Reddit, but I want something to like check. So I'll go to my email and just like pull down to refresh my email. And my email, there's nothing of value in my entire inbox. So to be like, hey, Coinbase here. Do you want to gamble? And I'm like, not really Coinbase. That's not really my thing. And then the next email down would be like, hey, it's Google here. We just wanted to let you know we're changing our privacy policy for the 19th time this hour. We are giving all your data away to like Anthropic and ICE and the government, but we wanted to let you know that there's a clause now in the thing that you signed previously that didn't have the clause. We updated it to say we can take your data. So just a heads up. And if you don't want that, feel free to delete literally your entire Google profile. It's not like you have lots of things tied to that or anything. If you don't want to be used for surveillance, go ahead and just say no, and we'll delete literally everything about you on the entire internet if that's what you want. Do you want that? Are you good with that? Because otherwise we're just going to give your data away. Are you good? So I interface with that instead. Aren't flip phones still huge in Japan? I don't think so. People use their smartphones here so much that I don't think people can use flip phones. Like I am not trying to generalize, but oh my god, people in Japan use their phone a lot. I think it's people everywhere use their phone a lot. I don't think there's anything like in particular about Japan, but I walk around so much more, so I like interface with it so much more. People will be using their phones like while they're riding the bike. People will be using their phones while they're just like walking through the street. People will be using their phone like on the train. Yeah, what else are you gonna do, right? But like, oh my god, it's a kind of, and I hate to be like old man yells at cloud, but it's kind of sad that like, it's kind of sad that people like, nobody just like looks around anymore, you know? What do you mean using their phone while riding a bike? Yeah, that one's crazy to me. It's illegal there. It's illegal here too. People just do it anyways. I think they're trying to crack down on it a little bit more though. I got something in like my mailbox the other day that was like, hey, police here, if you use your phone while riding a bike, we'll shoot you with a gun. Except it's Japan, we don't have guns. We'll hit you with a stick. So and also a big fine. So fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, it definitely should be illegal because like you could crash into a person. That's not good. You don't want to do that. I'll send you grab my water. One second. Heads up, by the way, I'm a little tired today. So it's gonna be a little more low key, but that's okay. It's okay, destroying your economy will fix that in no time. Yeah, we're doing a thing here recently where everyone's healthcare is going to go up in price. And also the application to get PR just went from about $100 to $2,000. So that's neat. That kind of throws a wrench into some of my plans, but the more time goes on, the more I think that I don't want to stay in Japan, to be honest. It's getting pretty clear that at least the people in charge right now kind of don't want me here, and I don't want to be here if people don't want me here. So I'm starting to think maybe this is not the place I want to stay forever. So there you go. Europe time. I mean, maybe it's complicated. Like I just want to live somewhere where I can live relatively cheaply and have healthcare and have a quick path to like permanent residence, so I can just do games. Like I want to start a game dev thing. I don't know, like company or just do like streaming or whatever. Like I want to do game dev. That is the thing that I want to do. I would like to move somewhere that facilitates that the best. And I just don't think it's Japan anymore. Maybe it is. I'm still going to apply for PR once I move. But I kind of see the writing on the wall, and I think things are going to get worse before they get better. But I could be wrong. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen. It seems like finally there's a little bit of pushback, like politically, because like the labor people are like, hey, no, like we need foreigners because that's the people that do some of the jobs. And if they don't do the jobs, there'll be like a gigantic labor shortage. So it seems like things aren't like completely as doomed as people think, but also it's kind of pissing me off that like there's nothing more like the main thing about being a foreigner in Japan is that you hate on other foreigners. Like that's like I guess the tenet number one. There's like no solidarity between foreigners in Japan, and that's kind of irking me as well. I will unironically, like, people will be like, "Oh, no, don't worry, you're like an American, so you're fine. It's the other foreigners we don't want." It's like, okay, you see how that's not better, right? It's like racism, Japan. But it's also not as bad as, I mean, most of the stuff doesn't affect me day to day yet. The momentum seems like it's kind of in the opposite direction, but I mean, I'll tell you what, I'd rather be in Japan than America right now, because at least Japan is like, if I get like a tummy ache, I don't go into a crippling debt for the rest of my life. That's kind of neat. I don't know what my plans are. I'm letting my brain work it out. I think if things stay the way they are right now, it'll be the same plan that I've always had, which is like get PR and then slowly back off my work and do more game dev, which is not that bad of a thing. That's kind of the plan anyways, and if things get to the point where they're so much worse here that I don't want to be here, I mean, having PR isn't a net negative, you know what I mean? It just means I can stay here if I want to, so there's no harm in getting it, even if it does become a little bit more expensive. It's just a bit of a bummer overall. Like, it's okay, but it's okay. I don't want to get too down, because I'm not here to talk about all that stuff. It's not really my thing to talk about. I don't want to be like, I'm just not a political streamer. I'm a very political person, and so therefore my stream will be very political. That's a little bit unavoidable, to be honest. I think being like, oh, I just don't care about politics, like that's worse in my brain than like talking about it every once in a while. It's just a bummer, but it is what it is. We'll be all right. I'll figure some stuff out. It's okay. It's one of those things where I'm gonna let my brain cook on it in the background. I can't. If I just sat down and thought about it really hard, I wouldn't like come up with a solution. You know what I mean? I just gotta let my brain kind of feel it out, see what I want to do. But if nothing, like I said, if things just stay the way they are now, and that's okay. I'm not. It's fine. There you go. I'm still okay here. I'm seeing a future in which it's not okay to be here. That's all. Ironically, Poland has a thriving game dev scene, though citizenship is another thing. Maybe Germany? You can get citizenship in one of your country and live in another and work in another, thanks to Schengen. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Amsterdam's probably way too expensive for me. I would need somewhere, I think realistically, like the nice thing about Japan is if I move and get PR, I can live off, like, you can live really cheap in Japan. Like, I think if my income was like 2K, I could live comfortably in like Sapporo. It'd be completely fine. Like post taxes and everything, or pre-tax 2K and everything, which is why like I think my new plan for like the Project Skygray stuff. I talked to my work; they're actually cool with letting me go down from being full time to like part time. So I think once I get PR, I'm gonna switch to doing like work 4 days a week and then have one extra day that I can do like a full day of game dev. And then if the money gets to the point where I make more money on that one day than I do on a working day, then I can just go cut one more working day and then do 3 on 2 off. So 3 days of job, 2 days of game dev, and just keep doing that system until I don't need the regular job anymore. PR is permanent residence. It is the thing that would allow me to work on my own in Japan. Because right now my visa is tied to my workplace. So if I ever want to like renew my visa, I would need to PR's pull request. No, but if I want to renew my visa, I need a job because it's tied to my job, which means I couldn't like do full-time game dev. And in fact, I can't even go down days at my current job because I need the full-time thing to get to like lock in my residence timing or my like residence period. If I went down to contractor work, I'd probably get renewed for a 1-year visa, whereas right now I have a 5-year visa. So the thing that I don't want to say, but is true, is like, I fortunately or unfortunately, depends on how you slice it, but like in Japan, I am in the class of people that they do want here, because like software developer is a plus, like AI developer is a plus. That's like high on the government like hit list for recruiting talent, basically. And also coming from America or Europe is seen as like a plus. But I don't. I have too much solidarity for my fellow like immigrants to be like, oh well, if it works for me, then it's probably totally fine. Yo, what's up, Cole Fox? I don't, even if I'm in like the quote unquote good category, I don't want to be in a country that doesn't want immigration. So it's tough. I don't know. Like I said, I'll think about it. I'm not doing anything right now. It's just some stuff I've been musing about. And like every time I look at Reddit, it just gets worse. It gets a lot worse. But it's okay. I mean, these things go in cycles, right? So maybe the pendulum swings back at some point. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, and therefore I'm not going to try to predict it. I'm going to go with the flow. But yeah, in the meantime, we don't got to worry about any of that because what we're going to do instead is make video games. Isn't that so much better? Isn't that? Look at this. Boop. Shall we finish making the game that we started making? I forgot my phone. I have to go get my phone so I can set my Pomodoro timer, dude. 1 second. Gotta grab lunch. I'll catch up in a bit. Hey, have a good lunch. I hope you get something delicious. I had bagels and lox for lunch. That was amazing. All right, I'll be right back. I grab my phone. We're so back. We're so back. I don't know. Maybe I mean, Germany, unironically, was in my short list of countries I wanted to move to. The options were Germany, Japan, or South Korea. Those are the three I was looking at. South Korea, like the visa situation just did not work out well for me. But Germany, I already had some friends there, so I was tempted to do Germany. And people even spend like 100 to 200K to live on a boat. Huh. That's not really the life for me. I don't really, I mean, I feel neutrally about the ocean. I just feel like living on a boat would be tenuous. I don't know. All right, I already spent like a bunch of time yapping, so to make sure my voice is okay, I'm gonna say 9. What's the ad timer right now? Just in the river? You can live just in the river? What? The hell does that work? What the hell? What? How do you live in the river? Don't you like? Is there enough space? I feel like rivers aren't that like, I mean, some rivers are wide, but like, I don't know. If there's like 300 people living on the river, that is so much less space than I thought. If there's like, the boat is the size of like, that's a fucking canoe, brother. I don't know. Live in a town nearby and get over with public transport. Yeah, that sounds way more reasonable. I don't know about this river situation, dude. What the hell? All right. Cool. Let's all right. So what is all the stuff that we actually had to finish to make this game even like done? The Risati files. Right. So hang on. I'm gonna disable the music because it's gonna be kind of loud. But I think we had like. Okay, so we needed to change these still. This was the thing that broke me. All of these need to be updated, and then this bit needs to be updated. Yeah, because like if you send them on a journey right now, it's just like the green trapezoid, so that needs to be updated as well. I'm gonna do this. It might take literally all day to fix this, but that's the one I want to do. I want to do this. So, yo, Cobalt, what's up, buddy? How'd your stream go? Hey, what's up, Gino? Welcome in. Can we get a yellow trapezoid instead? That's in the DLC. You have to pay for that one, I think. Welcome back to my endless suffering. Where's the textured rec for this? Okay, so this is on the actual card. Why is that? Oh, because this is the... Yeah, that makes sense. This is the container. And the first thing we wanted to do is say keep, which is going to shrink this down. So we need to... What's up, Rajenki? Making the game? Oh yeah, we're making games too. We love making games. Oopsies. We love making games here. Your brain's a little cooked? Hey, no worries, buddy. What were you playing? Did the game jam not release its grip after finishing? I want to finish this game. I want to finish this game. We can't submit it for the jam because the jam is over. I don't really care. I want to finish the game. So that's where I'm at. You go here. Why is there so much of a, like a margin on you? Because you're a margin container? Fair enough. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You don't need to be like a margin container though, huh? Can I just, can I bubble you up one? Absolutely could. Look at that. Cool. Can I move you? Nope, because it's locked. Definitely can't. You go right there. There we go. You managed to submit anything or no? I uploaded the game and I forgot to actually submit it to the Wild Jam. So, nah. I also, if I submitted it, I couldn't update it right now, which I kind of want to do anyway. So it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, yep. Just totally. I was so tired at the end of that, man, and I think I dropped maybe one of the worst streams of my entire life. Like I sounded so defeated. It was so bad. And of course, because fate and God are cruel, it was my most viewed stream like of all time. There should be like a progress bar. Why can't I see? Oh, the HP bar is out here. Oh, I'm gonna say lock. HP bar is right here. I'm gonna say lock. HP bar is right here, huh? I'm gonna say lock. HP bar is right here. Right here, huh? I'm gonna say lock. HP bars right here, huh? Hey, Godot, can you just, like, a huge quick favor, Godot? If I'm clicked on a node and I click on the node in the editor, can I move the node I'm clicked on? I don't understand. I understand that I have everything in my fucking scene tree, but I'm clicking on the HP bar. I just want to move this. Why? It's literally the topmost element as well. Anyways, what were we doing? It's okay. Something here is size is too big, and I think it's you. You have like too big of a minimum size, I think. Minimum size. Can I reset this? Minimum size 0, 0. That's probably what I want. What are if I do something like this? Oh, we need the backgrounds too. What is happening? Oh, you know, we're just making video games. It is what it is. So hero listing, I have the hero card back, which I want to do as well. What is this game? Give me 1 second and I will explain everything. Why do you have such a huge... Do you have a minimum layout as well? No. Why are you so huge? Is it you? Oh. Is it because of you? Because of you? Why is this thing so big? Making video games involves a lot of swearing. It's the little things in the Godot engine that really set me off sometimes. Never knew making a game would be a struggle against the game engine. Oh. Yeah, no, that's like 100% of making the game, actually. Look, mostly because you're just trying to convince the computer that you do, in fact, know what you're doing and know what you want. And then the computer's like, yeah, I got you. And then you're like, did you understand me? And the computer's like, no, I didn't get that. It's like convincing a toddler that knows how to do calculus to like brush their teeth. Yeah, it's the whole experience. I don't need you in a margin container anymore. You can just, goodbye. I don't need you in a margin container anymore either, huh? You can just get out of my life. Makes my life easier there. Okay, character portrait is here. My question is, why is this thing so... Do you have a custom website? You do. That's why it's so big. We don't actually need this anymore either. We can actually just do it like that. Yeah. Yeah, that makes more sense. You just align the stats like this. Okay, cool. No crash yet? Oh, it's coming. Don't worry. All right, let me align these buttons. That's button. I feel like the button needs like a thing that you can actually press, but I'm just gonna work with what we have because once this is done, I'm moving on. This maybe? There we go. Okay, so now we have this thing and we have the character portrait. And what I want to do actually is put the hero card in the hero information like this. Now this thing is much nicer. Okay, and so what I can do now is add a textured rect, and this will be the hero card background. Is it not the most programmer thing ever that like the thing I couldn't figure out the other day, I get like instantly upon getting some sleep? No worries. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, yeah. Hope to see you around again. Have fun. Thank you. I will. Keep size. Keep. So this thing is like massive, no? How is it so much bigger than this? That's okay. Sometimes I have to get up from my bed because I figure out the bug while laying in my bed. Yeah, that was me today. I was trying to figure out something at work and I literally took a shower and then I understood it in the shower and I was like, oh, okay, well, it is what it is. I will forget about it if I sleep. Yeah, that sounds about right. So Rasati sent me a picture of what this is supposed to look like. Let me go reference it. Go reference it. It's supposed to look like this, which is a little bit of an issue because that means this second background needs to like ignore the like upper width of this thing. But I think we can do that. The thing is, it just means we can't use a V-box because they're going to be overlapping. Unless you can do a V. Can you do a V-box with minus? Hang on a second. Margin, spacing. What is this called? Separation. Can you? Oh, you can. You can do minus separation. Okay, again, if I just would have thought of that on Sunday morning in a Wild West themed game, I think they're very like tavern rustic-y. I think it works. Wow, you hate this though. Okay, the HP bar should be in here though. Yeah. And that means this thing, like this hero card and all the things on it. So what I want to do is, this is the background. I'm going to make one more thing here. I'm going to make a control node and call it the hero card. Like this. So this will be the hero card. What do I want this to be called? Hero card. This is the hero card background. This is actually the hero card background. What this is this is also the background. So this should be like background 2. But I need to name it 3 because I need to swap it. Maybe hero card texture? Hero card. No, it's background 1, background 2 makes the most sense to me, unironically. So we need to layer everything up correctly, which I think we've already done. And then I want to move, so I'm going to unlock all of these. And I'm going to grab this, and I think I can move them together then. And I want to put them like here. How does Versati have it? Let me look at the puzzle box. Yeah, it's about like that. It's a little bit lower on his version, but so it's like here. I bet what we could do is, well, we kind of just nailed it actually. But I bet what we could do if we wanted to do this properly is like literally center it in this thing. We would like make one control that holds all of this, but I think this is for now. Let's do like a little bit something. Oh, it's a little bit like this. Yeah, I feel like the stuff's like stretched out a little bit, but that'll do. That looks good to me. Like the reference image. Yeah, something like that. Cool. Now, if we open this, it like breaks everything, right? Yep, as expected. But at least this will look nice in the list now. We're gonna have to mess with some stuff about how it gets like collapsed, because I think, oh, I need to get myself like 80 trillion gold. Hang on, I need to turn the developer hacks on. Start the game with $1 million, why not? If I recruit 2 of them, they do overlap a bit, and we want to avoid that. He's cheating? It's true. I am cheating. That's okay. Okay, so yeah, they're overlapping still, and I want to avoid the overlap. So in order to do that, I need to go to this thing. I need to set the minimum, the minimum size of this container should be the same as this. Why is this in its own VBox container? It shouldn't be like, delete this. And now are these on the same level as the rest? Nope, they're not. So I'm gonna move this up one more and delete this. And I need to set this to be at the top one. Ooh, that did like mess some stuff up though, huh? Why has it done that? Because y'all are anchored correctly on this thing. If I move it up, it's fine though. Yeah. So this is the hero container, and now it's on the same level as everything else. What we're gonna do is set this thing's minimum size to be the same as this. If we go to the transform here, wonder if there's a way to do it so you can set the minimum size based on its like child's minimum size, but I don't know if that's possible. Minimum size. That done, and then what's this your card background? Yeah, what's your thing? Your size right now? 273. That, there you go. It's a little off center, which I don't love, but why is it done that? Can I like move? I want to move the whole thing. Determined only by their parent. Oh, because this is a V-box still, huh? Well, where's the V-box anchor? That's what I want to know. Oh, it's up here for some reason. Move it till here. Anchor top left. Yeah. There we go. And now they should display in the list correctly. Let's see. Recruit. Not quite. They're still overlapping a bit. Why have they done that? What's this V-box, or what's this minimum size? Yep, that looks correct to me. Cobalt rated. It's true. I can't believe Cobalt would do that. Actually, Cobalt and I are the same person according to some people, so fair's fair. We have the same laugh, and apparently the same accent, despite the fact that he is German and I am not. And that doesn't make any sense to me. But apparently we sound the same, or at least very similar. And I didn't believe it until I listened to Cobalt streaming, and then I was like, okay, I kind of hear it. I hear it a little bit. I have a German accent? That is not true. You have a non-German accent. Whole stream I span him with rhythm game speedcore songs? Correct opinion. Quick, give me your top 5 Camila songs. Go! And they better all be from Planet Shaper, or I'm gonna get heated. You new people and your extraterrestrial alien songs and your 900 VTuber collabs, which all sound like pretty good, honestly. I mean, the Eno one, holy shit, dude, he cooked with that one. But nah, give me that crystallized stuff, you know. So what's up with? Oh, cause your custom minimum size is all cooked. Surely there's a way to do this. Set minimum size based on set minimum size based on children minimum size. Godot. These container nodes configure the child size and custom minimum size flat properties. I did that. That's what I did though. Yeah. Okay. I want this. Ooh, Stack Overflow. I haven't been to this website in eons. You're resizing control node, not the container. If this is the case, try doing that in editor. See what happens with the VBox. VBox is anchors. If you really want a window wrap controls, no, it's not really what I'm in for. I guess it's not the way that it works. Yeah, this I want this. Margin containers, what you're looking for, set the margins to 0. I'd add a margin container to the child 9-patch rect and have the margin. It's so margin container is the. So it's margin container. We want margin containers. If I change type to margin container. And it all just works on the first try. Insane. And if oh my god, if I load the game now and I recruit 2 heroes, it just works, dude. It just works. They're a little far apart, actually. I don't know if I want them to be that far apart. That seems too much. No? Am I crazy? Todd would be proud. I actually think I want this to bleed out a little bit. I'm gonna change it back. Can I get a little cheeky with this? Because what I want to do is I want the custom minimum size to be like, how can I make it so that you don't like play by the rules, you know? You should be able to go up, like you should be able to bleed over a little bit. I don't want to clip, but give the margin container have a negative margin. Oh my god, no way. No way. No way. No way. We're learning so much today. Margin. Does this work? Holy shit. Oh my god. Wait a second. I'm learning so much about UI today. Yeah, what if I just hit you with like a -20, you know? Me when I make a really bad joke in NL's chat. Oh, and now. Oh, yeah. This seemed to do the opposite of what I wanted. Do I want positive? Nope. Why did it only work in one direction? That's interesting. Ah, the CSS way. It appears that no, it did work. I just had to resize it myself. Fair enough. And so now if I, yeah, look at that. Yo, what's up, Aries? Welcome in. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I want more. Give me more weight. A good song too. I'm adding this to the list. Congratulations, Your Groove by That Franco and Triple Set. You have made it onto the lock-in playlist. Okay, try again. Recruit. Oh, that's lovely. That's wonderful. I'm wondering though. I mean, me personally, I'm having a little bit of a feeling, you know, of like, what if we make it a little, what if we even, you know, would it even be possible? Would it even be reasonable if we made it just like a little, yeah. Yep. The names are a little, sometimes they get a little long. Back to where before you set it to a margin container at this point? Yeah, but well, listen. You know it's free to not type. Okay, that works. That's like exactly what I want. So now we just have to get so that like when I expand it down, when I have you show up, one, that you're in the correct part of the VBox. The thing is like the VBox isn't gonna work now the way I want it to because, well, I mean, we could just, you're okay. That's not what I wanted to do. I could just say for this guy, like you live up here now, and now you're outside of the VBox, you know? And then I can change your minimum size. Yeah, that's maybe too small, I would say, for me personally. I liked it better when you did render. I was good with that at least. You want to go to like here, and then the page will start right underneath you. Okay, let's start fixing this stuff. My streamer. Say keep, and you'll shrink down, and that's exactly what we want. Exactly what we want. Anchor on the center. You're locked up, huh? That's not great. I don't even use this age box anymore. Like literally, we could just pop these up here. You're not even, nothing about you is even used anymore, bro. 10. The speed one, I kind of like that it's offset because it's working with the wood, you know. Maybe it'll bother people, but I don't. It's fine. Why are you so big? Can you be small? Can be small, but then everything is broken. That's fair. Hey, listen, we can't all be small. So if I go like this though, yep, that's the one I want. Just like that. Okay. Cool. Now what? This is anchored on the center. All the stats are set correctly. If I disable you, I think it probably is broken. It's a little to the, it looks a little off center, even though I don't actually think that it is. It's because it needs its background too. But if I do this now, yeah, it just goes back to working. Wow. Sweet. If I look at the gear page, that one's still bad. So it looks like this, and then we just need the stats background as well. So we need another texture direct. Like so. this. Sorry, I just took the biggest drink of water of all time. This is the stats page background. This is the stats page background 2. Layer 2, but we could just say 2. It's okay. We want the 2 to go above, and then we're gonna do the backing for the stats. I don't see you anywhere. Why don't I see you anywhere? I'm gonna say keep. I still don't see you anywhere, which is like a bit of a. It's like you don't exist at all. Which because your parent noticed hidden is probably the reason. Cool. So. But what are we gonna do? Oh, it doesn't fit. If only there was a way that we knew how to like put our stuff into our stuff now with a negative margin. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a margin container. Oh, interesting. And what does the margin container do? Oh, it lets us do just that. Oh, look at that. It's so good. We'll worry about the Z indexing thing. Just give me, that will be fixed momentarily. Just give me like 1 second. You know, like this. I want to say 55 because that's what my heart desires. We do want you to be, well, I think we just do a Z index guy. Yeah, there we go. You get back there. Okay, for some reason this looks like slightly off center, and I think it's because it technically is based on the node above it. I think this is off center. This background is off center. Definitely is. I'm gonna center like this. I'm gonna center like this. Okay, we need to move everyone into place now. I changed the I think it should be as simple as like just moving it over because it's already all lined up. Yeah, something like that. Oh, the HP bar needs moved as well. Can I move the HP bar, please? Thank you, Godot. Thank you for behaving. There you go. All right, let's see it. We have 2 seconds as a treat. Thank you. Hide the stats page. Okay, so now I go to the tavern and I go recruit, and then I'm like, oh, I want to see your stats. Oh, look at that. There's the stats right there. Oh, I want to see your stats. I can't click on the stats button again. That's a bit of an issue. I bet it's because this container is, yeah, this is overlapping. We say Z is non, so this is consuming the stuff. So I need to say filter. Ignore. And now I should be able to click hide it. Yeah. Cool. Yep, there we go. Stats. And you can see their stats. Look at that. Nice. Man, it is kind of pissing me off that I think the game was like 2 hours away from actually being submittable. That's a bit of a bummer. It is what it is. It was 2 hours of like lucid programming, not 2 hours of like time. You know what I mean? I think at the rate my brain was deteriorating on Sunday, it was not a 2 hour ordeal. It was a several hour ordeal. It's okay, not all of them can be Gambit ready. That's true. That's true. That's background is cut off at the bottom. Not true. Your brain was cooked. So yeah. Well, there's a bit of a different issue, but that's a different. Oh, it is cut off at the bottom. That's interesting. Oh, I set the Z layer to relative. I think it's because your minimum size is all messed up. I need it to be a little bit bigger. That's a little too much. Probably like to here is probably fine. See what that looks like. Tavern, recruit. No, it still gets chopped by this guy, huh? Yeah. I mean, the way we could fix that is we say this guy is Z layer. Ordering Z is relative. We say -2. Should fix it, I think. Oh, they're behind the background now. Oh, that's probably a little bit much. This is the background, I think, of everything. Yeah, we can say Z as relative, and we can send you way the hell to the back. Send you to -4 prison. Tavern, recruits, and then if we click stats. Yeah, you can see it. It's not cut off. Well, honestly, it kind of gets lost in the noise anyways, but it's not cut off now. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, last page I want to fix is the gear page. And it's a pretty similar to what we've already seen here. So let's hide the stats page. Let's see the gear page. It's gonna look a little gross. We're gonna fix it, don't worry. We're gonna say keep, and then keep. And now it's like that. We're gonna say center like this. Now we just need to move the armor cell into position and the weapon cell into position like this. And then the last thing we need to do is go ahead and copy this and go ahead and paste it in like this. And then it has the same exact thing with basically the same exact properties. The only thing to do now is this one's custom minimum size is 141. So we're going to set this one custom minimum size to 141 as well. And the X has no minimum. Oh, 141. Cool. And so now that should work as well, if all things are correct. Hide that real quick. But yeah, there's the gear. Is it cut off this time? I don't think so. No, it's not. It's not. There you go. Now you can see the gear. Does the gear button still work? Like, can I still equip stuff? Yep, definitely still can. Cool. Cool. By the way, I think there's a chance that I won't make a full YouTube video for this one. I might instead make just a YouTube short for this game. I think it's kind of the YouTube meta right now anyways. But I was thinking about, like, I don't know. I feel like YouTube shorts I can, like... I'm worried about not having enough time to make like an entire video before the next Godot Wild Jam, and I don't want to have like a backlog of like game jam games that I'm turning into videos. That seems like that could be like difficult to deal with, I think, but we'll see. I'll figure something out. Okay. What do I want to work on next? We need to get the like this box now because this thing looks really bad. This thing looks kind of cooked. Let's fix this next. So we need to fix this box. How do we fix this box? Well, first we have a box like background, right? I think we had that. Your container background dark. Here difficulty. Oh, difficulty box. Yeah. I sent 100 heroes to their death. It was insane. I built an entire game in 1 week. Here's how I did it. Stay to the end to see how it. Yeah, stay to the end to see how. Okay, so we need a textured rect. Welcome to the team Textured Rect. It's good to have you. It's nice to see you. Nice to have you on the team. Oh my god, you're not looking so good though. Keep. There we go. Why do you have like a weird minimum size, huh? You don't have a minimum size. You're just massive. Why are you so big? You don't gotta be that big, you know? Can I move the transform? No. What is it set by? Is it because you're a margin container? What if I say I'm gonna change you to be just a control? Can I move you around now? Nope, not at all. Okay, that's interesting. Why are you so big? I don't understand why you're so big. Can we have achievements for doing dumb things? No. I don't want to code achievements. That sounds stressful. Okay, but legit, why is this thing so huge? I mean, you're big. I get why you're big, and you're big. I get why you're big, but like you, of all people, you're too big. You're simply too big. I'm sorry to tell you. You just maybe gotta like nest it, and then I can. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I wasn't. Maybe we need something to like break the disconnect on the margin container. Is it just me or does this like look like it's missing half of the top of the... It's okay. I'm sure Risati had a reason. Okay, so we don't actually need these labels anymore. Nope, that's the opposite I meant this doesn't need to have text anymore. This doesn't need to have text, and this doesn't need to have text. And then we need to move the buttons into position. Someone took a bite out of it. Nom nom nom. The label can stay, the label can stay, the label can stay, and now I'm gonna grab this. And I'm gonna, not you, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna set the button to the right size. This probably has like a minimum size. It does. I'm gonna say don't have that. They're gonna shrink it down. Goes like this. How's that? Looks pretty good to me. Take you. You also have a minimum size. Not anymore. You will become tiny and you will like it. Go here. I'm gonna keep the things on now just so I can see the buttons lining up, but it will be removed momentarily. Here. These don't really need to line up perfectly, to be honest. It's kind of okay if they don't. It's not really that big of a deal. I do want the level text to line up at least. Does 2 take up less pixels than 5? Is that why this is... I guess it does. Whatever. I trust you. I trust you, game engine. You would never steer me wrong. You would never do that. Name one bug in the Godot engine. You literally can't. We go like this. Those are aligned. I need a little more. I need a little more from you. I just eyeballed it, huh? Nice. Okay, now we go to the theme. And we're going to take out this font color because it's not anything. We're going to go here and we're going to say, for this thing, we're going to say style box empty. Literally don't need any style box. That, and then I'm going to move the text down so it aligns with the other text at the very least. We're going to have the button be like in the normal cutoff here. I'm going to move it down a little bit, actually. That makes more sense. I don't want you to accidentally click the wrong one. That maybe? Give a little bit more space. Something like that. They're not specifically like lined up perfectly, but it's okay. Then we're going to grab the color for this. Yep. Okay, now same thing here. Empty, empty, empty. And then the label font color. Yep. Last one. We go here. Grabbed it. Nope, that's not gonna work yet. I need to do the style box first. Oh, here we go. I don't know why it's all cool. It's like all style box empty, style box empty, style box empty, style box empty, style box empty. And then we just need to do the text. We're gonna take this and we're gonna grab the color from the screen like that. Nice. And then we can go ahead and you're all anchored over here, right? Yeah, you're good. Now we grab this. Uh-oh. Shush. It's gonna be okay. Is there a way I can keep y'all's like thing anchored in the right spot and I can just move you one over? That's what I want. Sweet. There we go. And now we'll have you hidden. Oh, there was a... This is the journey button box. So I have you copied. So I'm going to delete you still. Paste. And I'm going to access by unique name. And then I can hide you. And then if I go to the regular game, recruits, that's page, but whatever. If I go to journey, it's right there. You go on a normal one. Why not? There you go. Sweet. Very nice. Okay, last thing, just to clean this up. This should be hidden at the start of the game. And then these are all done. Literally 45 minutes of salient coding and I could have fixed all of the problems. That's kind of funny. So there you go. Now they have the stats and they have their gear. You can equip their gear just like the normal game. Go here and here, and then you can send them on their way. You can do what are your stats right now, actually? Oh, once you click this button, you're literally stuck selecting the journey. Okay, we'll go on an easy one then. I don't know. We should make it so you can click that to close it, but also I don't care. It's a game jam game. There you go, level 1 journey. Have fun. Bye, have a great time. Okay, next, I want to fix the journeys. Why does the HP not fill up to the new max on armor equip? I just didn't make it do that. It only increased your max HP, not your current HP. I I don't have a strong reason as to why, but also you should be like in the you have to be in the tavern to like get your health back. But I don't, it's a magic item, you know. Maybe your body's not used to the magic yet. You gotta give that stuff a second to like ramp up, you know. You think you're just ready for magic items the second they come off the magic item truck? You're crazy. Okay. What next? So the next thing I wanted to change was the. That's what makes them magic? Yeah, but like you're not magic, you know? You're just like some dude. You're not, your body's not ready for it yet. Okay, well we got that menu done. I want to do the journey displays next. We're gonna have to update a lot of things here to make sure all the sprites align correctly. But I'm gonna take it's time for me to take a quick break. I'm gonna take a quick break, a little snack, and then you get finished for the game jam. We didn't finish on time. I submitted something, but then I forgot to actually submit the rest of the game. So I'm finishing it today. Well, I'm finishing it like as a project, but no, we didn't finish it. But it's okay. We learned a lot, and that's what's important, you know? That's the whole reason we do these game jams. I think I've learned two things. So one, I really want to work on Lava Lamp. And two, I think I might want to turn Gambit, the game we made for the last jam, I think I might want to turn Gambit into a real game on Steam. And maybe charge like $2 for it or something, because people really liked it. Yo, Chura! Hello. How'd your stream go? This is weird. Normally this is the other way around. Kind of freaking me out. I hope you're doing well, Chura. How'd your stream? Yeah, people like literally, I can show you the analytics. Like people still play Gambit, even though people are just coming to the page to play Gambit, which I think is kind of crazy. So I think it has legs. Like I think hey guys, hold on a minute. Everything in my entire life makes sense now. It would appear that I'm popping up in searches related to mind control because of that time I was infected with a mind controlling parasite and had to infect everyone else to control them. That makes so much sense. I was wondering why this game was still getting views and plays. It's because like kinky people are playing it. Okay, well, I can't say I'm mad about that. It's interesting. As someone came from Bing, that's crazy. Who? I want to know who. That's wild. Yeah, I might want to turn Gambit into like a real game. We'll see. People still like it. Bang, I know. Honestly, that's even more criminal than the people that were just horny. I understand that one, but coming from Bing, you're crazy. I'll buy it if you do, not gonna lie. I'd have to think about what I would want to add to make the game worth like $2 whole, but it's possible. I don't think it's gonna be game of the year or anything, but like, it might be it. Oh yeah, thank you for linking it. Honestly, should we play some Gambit right now? Being horny is a crime. No, but using Bing is. This is Gambit. We made this for the other game jam, and we got 8th place, 7th place. I don't remember. We got pretty high up there. I think we got like #1 or tied for #1 in fun. Why is there no music? Oh, there it is. This is Gambit. If you've ever played Gemcraft, go look at something else for a little bit. But this might have been the best game that we've ever made. Everything it came together so well. I also think somehow I think Gambit's actually simpler than the game we just made here. I don't know. Yeah, this is Gambit. The game is sweet. Now you want to play Gambit? Oh, and the music's so good too. Did we make Gambit a real game? Is this how it starts? Is Gambit my heartbound? Oh, and the music is so good too. Ugh. I get myself a new die. That's a top heavy die. Ooh, top heavy expanding? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me that die. That's a good die. Beat the theoretical limit. It was a good day. It was a good day. We got the little monstery guys. Advantage? I don't remember all of the rules. I think advantage is good though, because you get to roll. Oh, they're right. There's tooltips. Rolls 2 dice, takes the higher result. Oh, we know how to do like drag and drop inventories now. We know how to do like tooltips way better. Yo. Yo. Maybe we... Oh, I feel a feeling. Sell odd dice, it sucks. It's not harming anybody, you know? It's just chilling in the background now. Chaining. I got excited because I saw that. I thought this was a virus for a second. Only good as a debuff later on. That's true. That's true. You understand. You know. You're a knower. What is? I forget the rules. What do you want? What are like the best ones? You want explosion, right? No, you want expanding. Expanding is like the most important one. But also you want chaining, obviously. Chain evened. Right. You need evened. It pisses me off that combining 2 odd dice doesn't make an even dice, by the way. Maybe that should be a thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at, oh yeah, it's a better die. Just a solid 1d4, you know, I'm not mad about that. Oh, and there's like a supply limit? I forgot about it. Dude, this is a good game. Ah! We actually cooked so hard with this one. Combined dice, that's neat. It's a little... The idea is mildly stolen from Gemcraft, but... I mean, Gemcraft, it's like the elements that you're playing with. This one is like dice mechanics. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. We gotta make this a real game. What would it take to make Gambit a real video game? Okay, obviously we need more maps. Too much APM. Every game is a little bit like another game. Holy shit, that's some like fucking Nostradamus shit right there. You make this a real game, can you add tooltips for what the buy icons do? Oh, we can make... Aries, if I learned anything from the last Game Jam game, it's how to make tooltips. I can make you as many tooltips as you need, okay? I am the god of tooltips. Oh right, I forgot about that bug. Yeah, yep. Oh, wait, now we know how to do the drag and drop for the inventory, so that'll never happen again. I forgot about that bug though. That's a funny bug. Playing right now, can't figure out how to yeah, no worries. Nudge. Do we fuck with nudge? I don't remember. Get better? Oh wait. You can speed up the time, I forgot. Damn, this game had literally everything. Evened advantage. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get you in there. Okay, now we just need expanding, right? We just reroll for expanding. Expanding dice, please. Balanced, worst die ever created. Advantage. This game is gas. Who made this? Completely agree. No idea who made it though. Advantage top heavy means you're just like roll 5s and 6s, right? Expanding! Do we fuck with nudge? Start preparing debuff dice. Dude, I forgot how to play this game. That's a good die though. That's a good die. You're right, dude. Dude, I thought it was a Varus again. I thought it was a Varus. I was gonna get so excited. Another expanding. Does chaining stack? Does anyone remember? I don't think it does. Okay, I need to make a debuff die, you're saying. A debuff die. What's a good debuff die? Oddity plus, I mean, I can't be mad about another expanding die. Slow and oddity? Okay. Nudge. I mean, an evened plus nudge does the same thing, right? Do we want a second nudge? I think nudge is always good. Stacking advantage doesn't do as much good. Yeah, this is for my second die here. All I got, okay. One averse, don't need that in my life. Nudge again, a good old nudge die. Never mad about that. Can't combine those yet. That's my bad. That's my bad. What is avarice? Avarice was an experimental die where if it rolled a 7, you got 1 essence. And if it rolled a 77, you got 100 essence. The problem is you could just make a die that could only roll 7s. And if you got one, so like the essence is your mana and also your HP. Turns out if you have a die that only rolls 7s, you just get infinite money and you have infinite HP and you literally can't lose anymore, which is a bit of a problem. So it did not make the final cut, but if we make the actual like game version, maybe we make an Avaris one. Oh, exploding's good too, right? Oh, slowing? Okay, we're saving slowing. We need slowing for... That's a surprise tool to help us later. Expanding. Explosion. Do we already have even on here? We do already have even. We don't need another one. Although even plus nudge always rolls odds. So there you go. Yeah, what's up, Mustafa? Welcome in. Good to see ya. Nudge plus evens. That die is odd forever, dude. This can only roll odd numbers. How is it rolling an 8? Oh, because if it rolls an 8, it can't nudge up any higher. That makes sense. Okay, I kind of entered there, but that's okay. I need well, we don't need 2 slowing. That doesn't make any sense. Top heavy nudge. Combine a balance to an even die. Now doesn't. Yeah, okay. Balance. We were not cooking with balance. Balance is the worst thing anyone's ever made. Unfortunately. So now we have this thing. Oh my god, this thing is shredding. Holy shit. It's an insane die. All right, let's speed it up a little more. Get this party going on the dance floor. Don't need extra exploding. Don't need extra chaining. But an expand any day. I'll take an expanding any day. Any day of the week. Balanced. Ugh. Nudge. Yeah, sure. Exploding, no thank you. Oddity. Oh, I wasted. Okay, this is not a good die. It's not a good debuff die. We need oddity. Oddity top heavy seems fine. Because now it only rolls 5s. 5s and 3s, I guess. One averse, don't need it. Top heavy, slowing, that's what we wanted to see. I want to, well, this, that's fine. Nudge doesn't work. That'll break everything. I think at this point we just need this to be a d20, so that you can combine, that's fine. Advantage is okay to have, so we can do slowing here. Top heavy oddity advantage, so this like just always slows forever, which is really good. You need exploding for AoE slow. Does the explosion apply AoE slow? I don't remember coding it like that. I mean, I believe you. There. I have a D12 that is expanding to advantage, chaining balanced evens. I don't remember anymore if that's good or not. Does the explosion slow everybody? I'm improving some of my old legacy code at work, and man, what was I smoking or what? That's all code forever. I like that you can't backtrack. It feels like every decision is important. Only way to manage harder wave. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. More expanding, always welcome. Always good to see more expanding. More nudge, always welcomed. Don't need. Definitely don't need. I think at some point, like the slowing dice don't do any damage anyway, so you kind of just get rid of them. Are we close to making like something real good here? Maybe. I need more expanding. I got excited. I mean, oddity slowing. That's just a good pick no matter what. Exploding. Don't really need that right now. Nudge, it's not bad. I think that's already like over rolls every time though. We need more expanding. That's okay. We have enough slowing dice. We can make more if we need it. Balanced, gross. More exploding, dude. I don't need exploding. I need expanding. There we go. Expand. Okay, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. If I could get one more expanding die, that would be really nice. One more expanding die. That's what we love that. We love that. We love that so much. Okay, okay, just a couple more. Just a couple more. Don't need this anymore. You're not doing anyone any favors. We just need more slowing dice out there. For sure. Uh-oh, uh-oh. The macro part of the game has arrived, I think. Oddity, no, no. Y'all, I don't feel so good. Get out there, champ. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, y'all. Help slow these guys down, would you? There we go. There we go. Expanding die. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think at some point it like hits a roll cap though, so we don't need to go too much higher. In fact, just a couple more like nudge dice will do the trick, I think. Yep, perfect. Yeah, sure. Get out there. Why not? Oh, I'm out of money. I forgot I was streaming. I'm legit having just fun with this. It's a good game. It's a good game, I fear. No, not balanced, please. Please, no balanced. Balance is the worst die ever. Okay, this thing, it permanently rolls 99s. We've created the god die. This, you love to see this. Look at this. It's a die that can only roll 99s. I need another one? What is the, like, how many expanding do you need on the die for it to be a max die? You need 2? Fuck my life. I need to check something. Hang on, I don't remember. Okay, does the slow amount go up with the higher number you roll? Does anyone remember? Gambit. Hang on, 1 second. I need to check the code. Is this legal? Does this validate the run? I'm gonna go to the slowing dice. Yeah, slowing. Description. Don't need description. Resource? Slowing. What is the function that we did on here? Priority is 6. Incompatible effects. Where do these things get read? Is it in the die? Y'all, we were so shit at coding. What the fuck is this? This is all just in the goddamn ready frame? What are we doing? Who wrote this shit? Oh, I wrote this? Oh. Roll equals roll. Spawn projectiles. Or roll equals roll. Initial roll. Chaos control priority to priority. Effect to callable. What the fuck was I cooking? If roll %2 equals 1, turn roll. Is next projectile freezing equals true? What the fuck does that do? What is this? Go to the die. I'm gonna go to spawn projectile. Can I have this, please? Spawn projectile. Randomized tower shot angle. Wow, you put it in a comment? You could put it in your own like goddamn function. Is slowing equals this. So now we go to the tower shot, which is this. Dude, did I just have like a week off or something? How did I code all of this shit in 1 week? Where's the tower shots? This thing. Is slowing target that's slow. Okay, so it's a target. And the target is... I was very locked in, I can tell. I thought this was simpler than the hero's journey, but it was not. Not even close. Way more complicated. Speed, it does! The roll of the speed affects how much it gets slowed. Speed modifier equals max speed modifier 1 plus damage over 2 plus 1 times 0.1. What is speed modifier used as? Oh, wait, so... Calculator. If it's like, okay, so if it's a 1 divided by 2 plus 1, 1.5 times 0.1. if you roll a 1, it's slowed to 85%. Let's say we can get this up to like, what's the maximum? So a 19 is the maximum divided by 2 plus 1 times 0.1. So, hey, so if you roll a 19, I think you can make them go backwards? Wait, what? Where is this used? That seems... Nobody could freeze the wave? Yeah. Oh, but it's... Oh, but... You're not allowed to go... Wait, so max. So 1.0 or 1... Wait, what? 1 plus... Wait, where's this? How's this? Hang on. I think the speed modifier is not used the way I think it is. It's divided by the speed modifier. Okay, never mind. It takes the max of the two values. So the value is 2.05. That's the max value you can get. Which means the progress ratio will be divided by 2. You cannot make them move backwards. You can make them go exactly half as fast, basically. Yes. Okay. I was like, you can make them moonwalk, but no, you cannot make them moonwalk. You can make them go half as fast. You can freeze them if you stack the things. How does that work? How would the freeze? How can you stack the freezes? Because this will always take the max of the two things. So it only takes, so only the strongest slow stacks. But I guess the thing is, dividing it by 2 is so slow that it looks like it's frozen, maybe? Or maybe the delta is so small that delta times move speed divided by like some number is just makes it go away. I don't know. I'm glad they can't moonwalk. Yo, we gotta remake Gambit. Fuck, Gambit's such a good game. Try it, I guess. I'm pretty sure my run is momentarily doomed, but we can give it the old college try for sure. I think I have about 10 seconds worth of life in me before everything collapsed and I return to the dust I started as, I fear. But yeah, we'll give it a try. Gotta make this to a real. You ain't getting a 90 without 2 max dice. I'm gonna turn the sound effects down a little. The music up a little bit because it's good. Okay, so I just need, but that's okay. Thanks for letting me know. I just need another max die. I want an exploding. Oddity, no thank you. Nudge, always welcome. Advantage, welcome 1 time. I said 1 time. I said 1 time. I said 1 time. Thank you. Oddity, no thank you. Balanced, I'd rather claw my eyes out. Slowing, no thank you. One-averse, doesn't do much for us. Chaining, sure, you're welcome onto the team, I guess. Exploding, don't really need one. Top heavy's fine 1 time. What, is expanding impossible? Okay, we're gonna slow it down a little bit so I have more time to micro. Expanding! Even is fine. Okay. How'd the jam go? We didn't finish on time, which is a bit of a bummer, but now we're playing the jam the submission I played for a previous jam, that we might actually make this into a real full game. The God Die doesn't chain anymore. Oh, because it can only roll 99s. In the updated version of Gambit, I want this to be able to roll as high as you can make it. Okay. It shouldn't chain? Oh, it is chaining. I think it can actually go above 99. 99 is just the highest display value, if I remember correctly. I don't remember now. Okay, what would it take to make Gambit a real video game? I'm gonna think about this for a moment, and I have to go to a break for real though. I need to get more water because I'm out of water. But I apologize to everyone. I need to run ads and get water. I will be right back. But I'm gonna brainstorm about How do we make this an actual video game that I could put onto the Steam store and sell for $1, maybe even $2? Would you rather have $1 or $2? Upgrade dice at a minimum? I'm thinking upgrade dice minimum. I'm thinking a couple things. So like obviously the base game is pretty sick. I think I want like to steal more inspiration in the original Gemcraft. You can like specialize in being like a poison gem person. And what that means is you start every round with like one poison gem. There's also a duplicate button in Gemcraft where you can like duplicate a given die. It costs a little bit more, but you can literally, you're like, okay, I have this like even, I constructed this nice die, I want to duplicate it. I think that would break our game a little bit, so we need to balance around it. We definitely need to nerf a lot of the dice and buff some of the other dice. So like, it maybe makes it so like some things don't stack. We could do other debuffs too. Like I think I do want a poison die for sure. We would need to do a couple other things because like I don't want you to just be like, okay, let me just get like the max die every time. I think I would make the dice like a lot more impact, like the lower number dice a lot more impactful. Go get water. Okay, you ready? Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me put on the Minecraft parkour. I'm gonna leave the music on though because I like it. Where the heck is my? I even have my alarm going off saying that you need to take a break because otherwise, if I don't take enough breaks, I will. Viridian is actually fun. I fear. God damn it, man. It's actually such a good game. I hate suffering from success, I guess. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break and then we'll come back and we'll brainstorm how to turn Gambit from a silly game jam game into something real that you can actually play on Steam. All right, be right back in a sec. I mean, I can just let it run in the background. It's not hurting anybody. All right, be right back. Yes way. Hello, Beck. I think we're gonna brainstorm. Let's do it, man. Let's make Gambit a real game. Let's. I'm in. I'm in. Let's make Gambit real. How to put a game on Steam. If I even make back the $100 that it takes to list the game, I will count that as a massive success. There should be a book/menu with every modifier and what they do, so people aren't starting to read the tooltips on the dice themselves, TBH. So like some sort of like dice compendium, the dipendium, the dice book, the book of dice, the dipendium. Lists the effects of each dice in detail with equations and everything. Gambit, so V2 effects. So here's some things. Now that we've played the game one time, we sort of need to figure out what all of the V2 effects look like in the updated version of this game. Also, we're gonna have to recode the entire game from scratch. I'm not looking at. Do you want me to show you what we were working with here? Look at this. You really want to see this? Look at this code. This is horrible. Steam takes a certain percent. Steam does not. Steam, it costs $100 to list your game, and then after that, they don't take anything, I don't think. How much of a cut does Steam take? I am stupid. They take 30%. They take 30%? Okay, they take 30%. 30%, okay. Also, I wouldn't keep all the money anyway. So even if this ever did, so list price probably like $2.99. If I'm being honest, I think maybe this $1.99, $2.99. I think this game is maybe worth. I think this game is maybe worth $3, and I think that's pushing it. I'm gonna say $3.99 on $2.99 on release, but after 1 week, I'll put it down to $1.99 on sale permanently, 60% off forever until I die. I don't know. Do we think this game is even worth $3? Cosmetics and loot boxes? Unlikely? Okay. $1.99. Maybe we even make a mobile version. Actually, would that even be? Would that? Why don't I make a mobile version? Why not? It'd be super. Godot exports to mobile really easily. Let's put it on Steam first, okay? Everybody calm down a little bit. $1.99, $2. Oh, okay, all right. People are saying $3. I will trust, but if it's too expensive, I can always mark it down. When you sell Steam keys for the game, they take no cut. Oh, interesting. Now what my unlikely reply was to? Hey, listen, if the shoe fits. Oh, also like, Rasati and Payam get a cut. I'm not sure how much though, but I would. Some of the money would have to go to Payam for making the music and Rasati for making the like dice assets. Unfortunately, this was not a solo endeavor. The amazing music you're hearing right now is by the very talented Payam, the future Toby Fox. That's okay. So V2 effects. Give a Steam key for a sub on your channel or doing raffles or something like that. Oh my god, Chura, you're so smart. Yeah, if you're a sub, you could get the game. Oh. If you're a sub, I could give you the game. That's kind of neat. Though also, I think the only people I would get money from are subs to this channel. Those Scorpio sell during sales. Okay, it's $3.90. It's $2.99, but if you buy it during a sale, it's $1.99, and I can keep it on sale like all the time forever. I do not subscribe to the Factorio philosophy of it's unfair to the people that already bought it to list it on sale. Whatever, man. Don't do that. Okay. So poison slow fire. I love it. I love it. I love a poison die for sure. Steam limits how often you can put it on sale. I'm maxing that shit out. Slow for sure. We already have slow fire. I'm thinking though. So I like the idea that the secondary effects have to be like tied to getting a certain roll because it makes you like, it encourages you to like build these interesting dice. So like if fire only occurs on something and something, class-based unique dice. Ooh. Class-based dice. What kind of classes would there be though? Any AoEs like pools of fire, poison, electricity, etc. Yeah, we would adopt things like chaining and stuff into a more fleshed out version. I think explode on death. Oh, like a necrotic die or something. I think the way I want this to work is the secondary effects. There's an intrinsic limit in this game, which is that once you get to a D20, you basically can't go any higher than that, right? Or maybe we just keep the icon for the D20, but it's actually like a D20 times 2 or something. But the actual like damage numbers have this like interesting limit to them. So most of the power, I think, is going to come from the secondary effects, if that makes sense. I really like... Ooh. I think I want the effects to be like very specific numbers, though. So you know how like right now, it's slowing is just any odd number? That's neat, but I don't feel like it doesn't give you enough to like strive for, right? I want it to be like it slows on 17s. So you have to like construct a die in a way that you can get to a 17. That's like you can consistently roll like a 17. You know what I mean? I think that that's a more interesting thing. Something similar to allow you to roll specific numbers that you want. I think you have to construct the specific numbers, but that the numbers will do the effect. The other way of doing this is that like the number rolls the magnitude of the effect. So there'll be like damage dice, and then there'll be like dice that do other effects. And so like when you roll a 17 on a poison die, it doesn't do any damage, but it poisons you for 17 seconds or something like that. And then the poison like ticks damage. I think actually, so there's 3 categories of dice. Dice categories. There's some very specific maps. There's an NPC that can like do something unique to the map or to your die. Yeah. Change the number on the die. Wait. Would it be more fun? Hold up. Would it be more fun if you start the game with like 3d4 and as you go from map to map, you customize your d4? Like you get dice on the map too, obviously, but like you have like 3 like signature dice or something, and you can customize them as the game goes on. And then you can apply effects that you get on the map to your like custom made dice. And the classes are what determine your starting dice. So it's almost more like a roguelike then. Oh. My brain literally, I felt the neuron fire in my head when I said that. So you start the game with like your class dice. Yes? Okay, everyone's in on the class dice. Okay. You start the game with your class dice, and then like you do like 2 waves of the tower defense, and then you get a list of dice to choose from. So you like pulls up a thing. It's like, okay, you have your 3 signature dice, but here's like a chaining die. Do you want that or something else or something else? And then you can pick it, and then you can combine it with your die. Oh shit, that's really good. And then some of the things you can roll is like a number change. So you can change like a 1 to a 2 or something. is you can construct. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's really good. Okay, before that all falls out of my brain. How's it? Okay, so you start the game with class dice. As you complete waves, you receive options on next dice. You can use these to modify or change, control your signature dice's faces or effects. Something like that. Sacrifice like 2 to 3 dice of a type to apply their effects to your signature dice. That could work. That could work. Do you want to be able to receive dice on the map still? So like... So you have your dice that you can like keep with you and upgrade, but then also when you're on the map, you receive more dice. But they're like temporary, but you can sacrifice them to apply. Maybe at the end of the level you sacrifice them to apply, or mid-level you sacrifice them to apply. Maybe there's like a forge in between levels. Game is on a single map, and every time you win a map, you move up the road. You get a new camp to protect. Oh! It's one map. Every time you win, you move up the road and you get a new camp to protect. It gets harder. The map changes, the enemies change. Oh, shit. So there's not different maps. You're literally like going through one map. And like when you finish the level, it'll just shift to the right. Basic dice that have a lower chance of having a random effect. I think you can buy base dice whenever you want, but then every like 3 rounds you clear, you get specialty dice. You get like modified dice, and that's when you get to you get to pick between like Avaris or whatever. All dice you buy are temporary except your class dice. That doesn't feel good anymore. I don't know about that. Move up some sort of road with a certain objective. Yeah. Maybe you can maybe it's like Slay the Spire where you can like choose the map you want to go on. You know, that could work. Okay. So you start the game with some X amount of dice that are like your signature dice. You go to the map, you complete some levels with your dice. Then you get to choose some modifiers for your dice to see if you want to like upgrade them or change them or whatever. Okay. We're kind of cooking with that. I like that. How do you... The problem now is like, why would you buy dice on the thing if you don't get to keep them? So I kind of single them out for 100 ways, if you know what I mean? Yes, 100%. I do. I know exactly what you mean. Let's take this. Let's flip the script a little bit and let's work bottom up. So someone give me a class, just any idea for a class. Dicemancer, something. I just need like something to anchor us, like a fire mage, reaper. Explain yourself. What would that class do? The die reaper. There's like a pun there. I don't have the means to make it. Skull dice. Okay, what effect? Like, what does it mean to be a reaper? Like what kind of dice? What like dice effect would you think? I don't know. I'm playing right now. Totally fair. I think let's start even simpler. Let's have a mage. Ninja for poison. Poison dice. We love a good poison die. Poison damage stacks when applied until it wears off. I like that a lot. Poison dice. I think the mage, there'll be like a mage where like a fire mage maybe, or an ice mage, where you start with like fire dice, or possibly ice dice. We need to, for my own sake, I'm saying that we're going to do 3 to 5 classes. I don't think I can do more than that. Okay, so like ninja dice, poison, that's good. Maybe mage just covers all the elements, like elemental mage. Elemental mage. Starts with 1 fire die, 1 ice die, and 1 electric die. Wait, why Gambit? I think I'm turning Gambit into a real game. Also, Rasati, check this. Check it out though. Check it out. Check it. Peep this. Look, observe. Go to the tavern, recruit 2 heroes. They have their backgrounds correctly. Oh, open the stats page. Guess what also works correctly? You know how long this took? Like 35 minutes. I still have to fix the journey part. That's probably what I'll work on next. But we got slightly sidetracked. Sort of, kind of correctly. I'm doing my best, okay? I'll fix the journey probably today or tomorrow. But right now we're brainstorming for Gambit because I want to turn Gambit into a video game. Sort of, kind of correctly mean, by the way. Okay. Okay, so I like this one. This seems very strong. I like this one. Seems very good. B-Mancer class, where the hexagonal dice have a bonus effect, and I've come to the painful realization that there's no hexagonal platonic solid. What's a D8? Isn't it D8 hexagons? The dropdown should still kind of overlap the card, but that doesn't matter now. Oh no. I'm a god at this stuff now. Would each class have a special ability? Oh, it could have that. You want this to overlap though? I got you. I have learned the way of the margin container. Observe my power. I think I want this one. Is that right? No, that's not right. Go back, please. Which is the one that needs to shrink down? Is it this thing that needs to shrink down? No, that's not what I want either. Is it this guy? Does this need to have a negative margin? I mean, I could just change to margin container. Whoops, that broke everything, huh? Can I anchor center anchor, please? Oh, this makes all this stuff inside. Okay, that does work. I lied. I don't know how to. I don't know how to do it quickly. Wait, why did that reset everything's anchors in here? What? Wait. Okay, I've made everything worse. Oh, I don't have me? Wait, I'm not allowed. How was Versati the first person to tell me? Bruh, I've been invisible the whole time? What the fuck? My bad. Check this out, ruins everything. I heard you like... Hey, listen, we were brainstorming? That's true. We had a good thing going. We don't like the VTuber, huh? We think that they're smelly. I do think like VTuber is derogatory. Like I think you're well in your right to be like, to not enjoy it. I think that that's completely valid. You like the VTuber? That's fair. I'll keep it around just for you. Okay. What was I? Yippee. Okay, so how does like this game to be certain combinations where the shot type of the tower can change, for example, a laser beam tower with a cooldown? That was actually in Gemcraft as well. You could like use a thing to turn it into like a beam for a little bit. I don't want to rip too much from Gemcraft. I don't know about that yet, but yeah, I don't hate it. Yeah. Mental Mage. The Poison guy. I feel like... Got to wave 118? Jesus. Maybe the dice effects will... Let's just keep working on like small areas. The gambling dopamine aspect. Fair. You could get like a beam die. It doesn't really make sense though, because it still has to roll the numbers. Maybe it just rolls them like super fast for a little bit. I don't know. Okay, let's just think about some of the effects here. Have a die that has a chance to instantly kill a unit. Oh. Gambler? I like Gambler. I like Gambler a lot. Gambler is sick. Yeah, like Gambler's all about getting money. Center around lucky rolls and money. centered around creating elemental dice. Ninja starts with poison and venom. I just invented it. I just invented a guy. Let it ride. Summoner? How does that work in a game where you have dice towers? You summon more dice towers? How does that work? Summoner. Summon a specific die. And then what? Like, do you put it like as a temporary thing, or it? Maybe you have like a die in a tower and it summons smaller dice when it rolls like a specific thing, and then they shoot extra shots. You can get like extra dice. They're like, it summons like D4s around it, and then the D4s can shoot. Starts with a summoning mythical dice. Summoning die, like Phoenix dice. Explain yourself. Centered around fast dice that deal debuffs. Oracle class that can foresee some stuff. Phoenix dice shoots fire. I think it's kind of covered by like the elemental one. Okay, let's base this off of the dice that we currently have. Well, dice effects don't work. All rolls are increased based on what the effect would be. So it gives times one. I think Purist is a good effect, where like it consumes every other effect that's been applied to give bonus to the damage. I don't know if I'd want to base a whole class around that, because that would kind of defeat the whole purpose of like rolling dice. If you're just playing, you could play that on your countertop at that point. But I do like Purist as like a modifier. If you needed something like, if you needed a die to just hit like a hammer. Okay, okay. Mental Mage, Ninja, Gambler, Summoner. Okay, okay. Those are all pretty good. I think we can probably start there, honestly. Let's think about what we want all the dice to. I think slowing is out in favor of ice dice. And electric dice will probably contain chaining. I think it's more cool to have it under electric. Fire will probably be like the explosion, maybe? Would it'd be cool to have like dice combinations too. Gambler's the best class already. Let it ride. Maybe like each of the two effects have a thing. Ability to buff the regular die and create upgraded versions of them, more utility based than damage. Paladin. I'm gonna put that one on the list. I think that's a combination of like Purist basically, and other stuff. Paladin. Buff. So buffing receives buffing dice. So like you get dice that basically are like beacons for other dice. Big iron dice shoots like a revolver in terms of whatever is rolled. It is always a d6. Well, if it's always a d6, we can't combine it, which is kind of the point of the dice combining part. I do like a countdown die though. Like it rolls a 20 first and then it like rolls down. That's kind of cool. Okay. American Die upgrades your die while a Walmart is open near you. Okay. Necromancer whose dice have a life cooldown. I like the idea, but I don't want to take things away from the player. That's why I don't like the idea of like the temporary dice on the map either. I think every die you get is a die you can keep. But instead of like you don't always get a new, you can like, it's like a roguelike. You can choose from 3 new dice to add to your stuff and you can combine those dice together. Or you can take like a smith upgrade where you can like literally change the like actual things on the die. Shotgun dice, the damage is split between 1 to 5 enemies. 5 enemies each take 20 damage. Okay, so this is where I think they're like the dice categories comes in, because you have like damage dice, utility dice, and then like Well, that's kind of 2 categories already, huh? How about like you damage dice, which is just like dice that modify their damage or spread. Damage or damage spread. So this would be things like a shotgun die, where it's split between enemies, like it shoots like a shotgun or whatever, and then if it has more stuff, it does more damage or whatever. The next category would then be like, I guess I'd call them like magic dice, even though they're kind of all magic. But these are dice that do damage based on their element. Element. So these are things like the fire dice doing like fire damage or whatever, instead of just something like that. And then the last one is utility dice. Utility dice. And these are dice that directly modify their own roll. And the trick is to combine all these 3 things together for the different categories of dice to like make things cool. Are there categories at all? I thought every dice just has different effect possibilities. Yes, that's still true. I'm just separating them out in my head. Can invoke barriers around the die that do different things. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like if the bullet passes through something? That might not be it for me. That might be a little too far out of scope, I think. Personally. Yeah, I'm not totally there. Like if enemies pass through it. Maybe like a slowing area. I'd rather have the dice do that. Although maybe, so in Gemcraft, you can either put your thing in a tower, which is kind of like how this game works. You just drop it onto the field and it's like, it just shoots. Or you can put it into something called a trap, which does way less damage, but spreads its like debuff way faster. So we could do something maybe like that. So you have like tower dice versus like road dice maybe. If you put the die on the road, it does a different thing. If you put it like off the road, it does. I'm not sure yet, but maybe. Okay. So other stuff we were talking about. So Payam was saying basically like, so roguelike version, start on the road. Every X amount of waves, move to the next part of the path. What kind of different paths can we have? Will there be a shop? I mean, if it's a roguelike, almost certainly, right? Shops. I think I might even do like the Slay the Spire map, where like you can choose. You'll start at the top and you can choose which part of the road you want to go down. Something like that. Something like that. Not say X amount, there could be boss maps or something, and the amount can change, but a certain number to reach before you can get to the next one. Yeah, I'm just using that as I don't know how many numbers. That's why I say X. No idea. It could be any number. No idea at the moment. Whatever feels good in playtesting, I guess. Some X amount. When you go that route, a lot of people use custom seeds. Okay, listen. Sure. Custom seeds, I guess. Sure, why not? What else? Game of the year. I think if we get all of this, maybe I would charge more than $2. Maybe I would charge like $3.50, maybe $4. I don't know. I'm curious how much is Slay the Spire. I'm not saying this game is as good as Slay the Spire. I'm saying I would make it cost like 1/10 of the price of Slay the Spire. This is a full game would be sick. I hope so. There's a chance I make it and it's not good at all. $25? I thought this game was like $10. All right, well, I don't know. All right, maybe $5 then. I don't know. Inflation's crazy. Pay the same amount, not gonna lie, if the visuals and gameplay and everything was its potential. You'd pay $25? No, you would not. And you shouldn't. What? Watching me in VR? Yo, that's sick, actually. I kinda wish I could work in VR sometimes. I feel like I would be more locked in. I could like be in like a virtual space. It sounds kind of fun actually. I did buy Slay the Spire. Yeah, but you working on a VR game, so that makes a lot of sense then, yeah. Right on. All right, y'all. Unfortunately, my brain is running out of steam and I can feel it. And instead of trying to push it and stream longer, I'm still kind of resting from the game jam. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go play Stardew Valley. Finish the Gambit run. The Sleepler, yeah. Now I'm gonna log off early, I think. Okay. But I'll be back on Friday. I'm in a mood to stream a lot more, so I'm gonna be streaming a lot more. Unfortunately, I have to go back to America pretty soon here, so that week will be off. But yeah, back to streaming more. I gotta figure out a good schedule for me and everything. But thanks for the jump scare stream. I got you. Next stream we'll work a little bit more on the. I still want to finish Hero's Journey. Make a quick pivot here. Do it. Just a quick pivot. Quick pivot. You didn't see anything. Yeah, I still wanna finish the other game, so we'll still work on it a little bit. So no worries there. But I'll probably throw like 30 minutes or an hour at it until I get it to a spot I'm comfortable with it. But otherwise, I think it's time to work on Gambit a bit. I think it's time to get some progress on Gambit. See if we want to turn this into a real game. I gotta figure out how to list things on Steam. I gotta figure out how to make more levels. I gotta recode literally the entire game. So, you know. Oh, dude, what if you... Hold up. Charms. Dice charms. They like upgrade your run as you go. You gotta have dice charms. You get like one that says you can only roll like... Or like, if you roll a 1, it does double damage or something. Just throwing it out there. I'm copying the greats, you know? It's all good. Gotta actually games into products, yeah. It's gonna be a lot, but it's okay. We'll get there. In the meantime, rest, take care of yourselves. Go play Stardew Valley like me, and I'll see y'all Friday. Bye.